Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.
Welcome back to our alley review series practice quiz, and this is now part 10 of our building utilities. So instructions before proceeding with the quiz, it is best to get a piece of paper muna, cut lengthwise, and then write down numbers 1 to 30 so that when you are ready, you can now start with the quiz, and for every question, write down the corresponding letter of your best choice or answer from the multiple choice. And you will be given 10 seconds to finalize your answer. At the end of the quiz, count the total number of your correct answers and check your score rating. So if you are now ready, good luck. So question number 1, what is a pipe provided in a building provides water supply to every floor in case of emergency? A. Standpipe, B. Fire hydrant, C. Sprinkler, and D. Water reserve. And our correct answer is standpipe. So a standpipe is a vertical pipe installed in buildings, especially multi-story ones, to provide a ready means of delivering water to various floors for firefighting purposes. It's used by firefighters to connect hoses during emergencies and is considered part of the building's fire protection system. So pwedeng wet standpipe, tsaka pwedeng dry standpipe. Number 2, type of fitting that bends a pipe. A. Elbow, B. Reducer, C. Coupling, and D. None of the above. And our correct answer is letter A, elbow. So an elbow is a pipe fitting used to change the direction of flow in a piping system, typically at 45 degrees or 90 degrees angle. So you have these types of elbow, the 90 degrees here, the 45 degree elbow, and this one is the straight elbow. Number 3, in a residential project, the owner asks his electrician to provide wiring for his house without consulting an electrical engineer due to time constraints. A week later, after the building was erected, the house caught on fire. Upon investigation, it was concluded that the cause of the fire was due to faulty wiring. Why didn't the circuit breakers function as designed? A. The circuit breakers did not trip due to oversized wires. B. The circuit breakers were not installed properly. C. The circuit breakers were poor in quality. And D. The circuit breakers were affected by a sudden power outage. And our correct answer is letter A. The circuit breakers did not trip due to oversized wires. So lahat ng choices is about the circuit breakers. So circuit breakers are designed to trip when the current exceeds a certain limit based on wire size and breaker rating. If oversized wires are used with a breaker that doesn't match the actual load properly, the breaker may not detect dangerous overcurrent conditions. This mismatch can prevent the breaker from tripping, which can lead to overheating and potentially cause a fire. So number 4, this is the same situation as the previous question. In a residential project, the owner asked his electrician to provide wiring for his house without consulting an electrical engineer due to time constraints. A week later, after the building was erected, the house caught on fire. Upon investigation, it was concluded that the cause of the fire was due to faulty wiring. Who should be blamed for the incident? A. The architect for not supervising the work done. B. The owner for not hiring a professional electrical engineer. C. The electrician for not following the specifications. And D. All of the above. And our correct answer is letter B, the owner, for not hiring a professional electrical engineer. So the owner made the decision to skip hiring a licensed electrical engineer, which is a violation of Republic Act No. 7920 or the Philippine Electrical Engineering Law. This action directly contributed to the faulty wiring and fire. The electrician, on the other hand, performed wiring without a proper plan or supervision from a licensed electrical engineer, which is outside their legal scope of work. This is a clear violation of professional regulation. So, ano rin dito ang electrician, may sabit din, no? Number 5 is the same question, the same situation as the previous one. In a residential project, the owner asked his electrician to provide wiring for his house without consulting an electrical engineer due to time constraints. A week later, after the building was erected, the house caught on fire, and upon investigation, it was concluded that the cause of the fire was due to faulty wiring. Now, who should make the first move to settle the problem? A. The architect. Arbitration is part of her services. B. The owner. He was the one who gave the authorization. C. The electrician. He was the one who installed the incorrect wiring. And D. The Bureau of Fire Protection. It is their mandate. And our correct answer is letter B, the owner. He was the one who gave the authorization. So since the owner initiated the deviation from standard practice, it is his responsibility to initiate resolution, whether through legal, financial, or insurance means. This includes settling with affected parties, initiating claims, or legal procedures. Yung architect ay hindi naman na-mention sa situation, kaya wala siyang hindi magandang choice yan. At saka arbitration is not part of the regular services of the architect. Although kapag merong mga situation na merong dispute between the owner and the contractor na project ng architect, then the architect can act as the mediator between the two parties, na. Pero ito naman ay hindi contractor pinag-uusapan dito, kundi electrician lang, no? And of course, the electrician is also at fault because he was the one who installed the incorrect wiring. Number 6. At a textile factory, the manager has a picture drawn by his son. He wants to hang it on the wall of his office. What would you recommend he should use to illuminate his son's drawing to be mounted on a wall without consuming too much power? A. LPS truck light. B. HPS spotlight. C. LED truck light. And D. Surface mounted CFL. And our correct answer is letter C, LED truck light. So truck lighting allows you to direct the light precisely onto the picture, making it ideal for highlighting artwork. LEDs are highly energy efficient, long-lasting, and have excellent color rendering, which is important for displaying artwork accurately. Compared to other options, LED truck lights combine both proper directional lighting and low power consumption. LPS, low pressure sodium, emits a monochromatic yellow light with poor color rendering and not suitable for artwork. Number 7. For the production area of the textile factory, which lighting is best? A. Truffer lighting. B. Industrial lighting. C. Pendant lighting. And D. None of the above. And our correct answer is letter B, industrial lighting. So industrial lighting is specifically designed for such environments. It typically includes high bay or low bay LED fixtures, vapor-tight lights, and impact-resistant housings, depending on ceiling height and conditions. Ang troffer may be considered also. Troffers are recessed fixtures usually used in offices, schools, and commercial ceilings, typically with drop ceilings. Troffer lighting can also work well for a production area in a textile factory, but with some important considerations such as the ceiling is low and evenly spaced over work areas. They are dust-proof sealed troffers with high CRI LED modules, and complementary touch lighting is added for inspection or sewing stations. So kung wala sa choices yung industrial lighting, then the next best choice here is troffer lighting. Number 8. What is the amplification from a source such that repetitions are heard from reflections as well as from the source, often bouncing rapidly between parallel surfaces? A. Electric sound reinforcement. B. Natural sound reinforcement. C. Flatter echo. And D. Sound equalizer. And our correct answer is letter C, flatter echo. So flatter echo is a type of acoustic phenomenon that occurs when sound reflects rapidly between two parallel hard surfaces, creating a series of quick, repeating echoes that are perceived as distinct repetitions of the original sound. So flatter echo will be uncontrolled repetitive reflections that is a problematic acoustic condition. Natural sound reinforcement is the intentional use of reflections in architecture to enhance sound coverage and clarity. That is a positive effect. Number 9. What is the color for communication line piping? A. White. B. Orange. C. Gray. And D. Silver. And our correct answer is letter B, orange. So based on ANSI ASME A13.1 and commonly followed in industrial and building settings, the color orange is designated for communication lines, alarm systems, signal lines, and telecommunication conduits. So ito yun, orange na. And number 10, what is the best way to reduce airborne sound? A. Cover the source. B. Use absorptive materials. C. Relocate the building. And D. Cover your ears. And our correct answer is letter B, use absorptive materials. So airborne sound travels through the air, like speech, music, or traffic noise. The most effective way to reduce it is by using sound absorptive materials, which help to trap and dissipate sound energy, preventing it from reflecting and spreading within a space. Examples include acoustic ceiling tiles, fabric wrap panels, carpets and curtains, and foam or fiberglass insulation. Number 11. Which among the choices given is the best way to prevent sound transmission, especially impact and airborne sound in high performance or critical spaces like recording studios or theater rooms? A. Cavity wall. B. Double wall. C. Drywall with insulation. And D. Gypsum board. And our correct answer is letter B, double wall. So double walls, when properly constructed with decoupled framing and insulation, are the most effective at blocking both airborne and structure-borne impact sound, making it ideal for recording studios, home theaters, or sound-sensitive areas. Ito ibig sabihin ng decoupled, space with no connections. And this is the decoupled, yung dalawang panel na magkahiwalay and insulated. Number 12, what will happen to the sound if it is in a long and narrow hallway? A, sound will bounce back and forth faster. B, sound will be absorbed by the ceiling. C, sound will be absorbed by the floor. And D, sound cannot be produced. And our correct answer is letter A. Sound will bounce back and forth faster. So in a long and narrow hallway, the parallel hard surfaces like walls, floor, and ceiling create a condition where sound waves reflect back and forth repeatedly, especially between the walls. This results in a phenomenon known as flutter echo or slapback echo. Number 13, plumbing permit shall be invalid if work has not commenced after a period of A, 180 days, B, 6 months, C, 1 year, and D, 20 years. And our correct answer is letter C, 1 year. So as per the revised Philippine National Plumbing Code, expiration, a plumbing permit issued under the provisions of this code shall expire and become null and void if the plumbing work authorized therein is not commenced within 1 year from the date of such permit, or if the plumbing work so authorized is suspended or abandoned at any time after having been commenced for a period of 120 days. So 120 days na suspension or abandonment ng construction, no? Similar to the building permit validity. Number 14, what will be the recommended size in terms of gallons for a water tank that will serve the needs for a 2-story residence with 7 occupants? A, 300, B, 500, C, 450, and D, 350 gallons. So our correct answer is 350 gallons. So according to the this table, for single family per resident is 50 to 75 gallons per capita per day. So if you have 7 persons times 50 will be around 350 gallons. Kung 75 gallons will be at 525 gallons. So the capacity of the tank should be from 350 to 525 gallons. 15. What is the angle of spotlight for walls and paintings? A, 20 to 30 degrees. B, more than 45 degrees. C, 2 degrees. And D, 90 degrees. And our correct answer is letter A, 20 to 30 degrees. So when lighting walls and paintings, the ideal spotlight angle is between 20 and 30 degrees from the vertical, ito yon, measured from the ceiling toward the artwork. Number 16, what type of switch has a pilot lamp that allows it to be seen in the dark? A, glow switch. B, dimmer switch. C, illuminated switch. And D, three-way switch. And our correct answer is letter C, illuminated switch. So an illuminated switch has a built-in pilot lamp or LED that lights up when the switch is off or sometimes when it's on, depending on design. This glow allows the user to locate the switch in the dark easily. Number 17. This type of light provides 80% savings in consumption and emits bright light. A. CFL, B. Incandescent, C. Fluorescent, D. Metal halide. And our correct answer is letter A, CFL. So CFLs, or compact fluorescent light bulbs, are energy-efficient lamps that use about 80% less energy than traditional incandescent bulbs, while still producing a bright light. They also have a longer lifespan, making them a popular choice for energy savings in homes and offices. So sa itsura, pagkakaiba-iba ng incandescent versus halogen, and we have the CFL and the LED. Nandito rin yung mga lifespan ng incandescent is about 1,000 hours. Ang halogen is 2,000 to 4,000 hours. CFL is 10,000 to 15,000 hours, while LED is 21,000 hours plus. So 18. What type of light is best suited for outdoor parking? A. High-intensity discharge, B. Metal halide, C. Low-pressure sodium, and D. Incandescent light. And our correct answer is letter B, metal halide. So while LED lights are generally considered the most energy efficient and preferred option for parking lots due to their long lifespan and high quality illumination, high-intensity discharge or HID lights are still a viable choice. HID lights include mercury vapor, high-pressure sodium, and metal halide. For parking lots, metal halide lamps are usually preferred. They provide bright white light with good color rendering, which improves visibility and safety for drivers and pedestrians. Yung high pressure sodium kasi medyo yellowish ang color, at saka yung mercury vapor ay lumang lumang type na ng ilaw na. Sa pagkaiba ng HPS, medyo yellowish versus sa LED na white light, pati yung metal halide is also white light na. And 19. What lighting is good for a production area having soffit on suspended slab? A. Pendant, B. LED, C. Troffer, and D. Metal halide. And our correct answer is Troffer. So dito sa choices na to, dito ay walang nakalagay na industrial lighting, no? So the best choice available here is Troffer lighting. So it is ideal for production areas with a soffit on a suspended slab because Troffers are rectangular or square lighting fixtures designed to fit into modular grid ceilings that is common in suspended slabs, and they provide even diffuse lighting, which is essential for workspaces and production areas, and they are often recessed or surface mounted into ceiling soffits, optimizing headroom. If industrial lighting is one of the choices in the question about lighting for a production area, then industrial lighting could be the best answer. Industrial lighting is a broad category specifically designed for factories, warehouses, and production lines. So even though Troffer or Pendant or LED might also be suitable depending on the scenario, if industrial lighting is in the list, it is the most appropriate general answer for an industrial production area. Number 20. A common term of building which is outfitted with automatic fire suppression and alarm system, inter-office communication lines, etc. A. Intelligent building. B. Automated building. C. Green building. And D. Efficient building. And our correct answer is A. Intelligent building. So an intelligent building is a structure equipped with advanced systems such as automatic fire suppression system, and alarm systems, communication and data networks, building automation systems like HVAC, lighting, security, and sometimes integrated energy management systems. No? These features enable the building to operate more efficiently, safely, and adaptively to the needs of its occupants. Building Automation System or BAS. This one is part of an intelligent building, but an intelligent building includes more advanced integrated features beyond automation alone. 21. What is the limitation in the installation of split-type AC? A. Its tube shall not exceed 3 meters from the condenser to the evaporator. B. It has a limit of 5 split-type AC per building. And C. It is hard to repair. And D. None of the above. And our correct answer is none of the above. So for letter A, the tube shall not exceed 3 meters from the condenser to the evaporator is incorrect also. The 3 meters, approximately 10 feet limit is far too restrictive for most split-type AC units. Manufacturers specify maximum line lengths that can range from 15 meters, 50 feet, to well over 30 meters, 100 feet, depending on the unit's capacity and model. Some model guideline recommends a minimum of 3 meters, 10 feet, to help prevent compressor noise and ensure proper refrigerant flow. So hindi hindi maximum 3 meters, kundi minimum of 3 meters actually ang split type na AC. So ito yung mga sample ng mga installation for split type AC. The pipe length between 3 meters and 30 meters. Ayan, so minimum na yun 3 meters dito. For a sprawling factory, which of the following is an appropriate air conditioning system? A. Split-type aircon. B. Chiller-type aircon. C. Industrial fan. And D. Window ACU. And our correct answer is B. Chiller-type aircon. So a chiller-type air conditioning system is appropriate for a sprawling factory because it is designed for large-scale cooling. Make it suitable for expansive floor areas such as factories, malls, or industrial buildings. It can efficiently handle high cooling loads and provides centralized cooling distributed through air handling units or AHUs and fan coil units or FCUs, offering a cost-effective and manageable solution for large spaces. 23. What do you call air when the relative humidity is 100%? A. Moist. B. Dehumidified. C. Saturated. And D. Green air. And our correct answer is letter C, saturated. So air is called saturated when its relative humidity reaches 100%, meaning it cannot hold any more water vapor at that temperature. Any additional moisture will condense into liquid form, that is fog, dew, or precipitation. 24. What is the odorless and colorless gas present in air in varying quantity that affects relative humidity? A. Oxygen. B. Water vapor. C. Hydrogen. And D. Nitrogen. And our correct answer is B, water vapor. So water vapor is an odorless and colorless gas present in the air in varying amounts. It plays a crucial role in determining relative humidity, which is the percentage of moisture in the air compared to the maximum it can hold at a given temperature. 25. What is the amount of refrigerant required for proper operation of an air conditioner? A. Volume, B. Migration, C. Operating charge, and D. Sub-zero. And our correct answer is letter C, operating charge. So the operating charge is the amount of refrigerant specified by the manufacturer that is required for proper operation of an air conditioning system. It ensures optimal cooling performance and efficiency. Using too little or too much refrigerant can lead to poor performance or damage to the system. 26. Where would you locate a window-type aircon? A. Middle of the wall. B. Aligned with the window sill. C. Top of the wall. And D. Below the window sill. And our correct answer is letter B, aligned with the window sill. So window air conditioners are specifically designed to be installed in a window opening, with the bottom of the unit resting on the window sill. It allows for proper support using the window frame, facilitates easier drainage of condensation, and positions the unit at an ideal height for effective airflow distribution. This placement also avoids excessive obstruction inside the room or outside the building. Installing the unit too low or too high can reduce cooling efficiency and make maintenance more difficult. So ayan, sa mga nasa baba talaga siya ng window portion, nasa window sill na area. Top of the wall, window type ACs are not designed for high mounted installations. So masyado mataas naman yon, no? And below the window sill, this would place the unit too low, where cool air might not circulate well. And middle of the wall, and most window type A's are designed actually to fit in window openings, not in the middle of a solid wall. So installing in the middle would often require cutting through concrete or block walls, which is costly and may compromise structural integrity. 27. At a manufacturing plant, the office is at the second floor. The office is to be cooled by a 2 horsepower split type. There is a ledge outside. Where is the best location for the ACCU? A. Inside the office. B. Anywhere outside the office. C. At the ledge. And D. Above the toilet and bath. And our correct answer is C, at the ledge. So the best location for the ACC or air-cooled condensing unit in this scenario is at the ledge because it provides proper ventilation, is easily accessible for maintenance, and allows the unit to expel heat efficiently. Installing it on the ledge just outside the glass window ensures minimal distance from the indoor unit, improving efficiency while keeping the compressor unit safely outside the conditioned space. 28. What is the minimum elevator pitch? A. 600 mm, B. 400 mm, C. 500 mm, and D. 100 mm. And our correct answer is letter A, 600 mm. So as per NBCP section 1302.5.c, hoistway pitch shall be of such depth that when the car rests on the fully compressed buffers, a clearance of not less than 600 mm here between the underside of the car and the bottom of the pit. That is the minimum dimension. 29. In high-rise buildings, why is there a need to resize water supply pipes? A. Because different fixtures have different supply attachments. B. To use up the difference in pressure from the service to the supply fixtures. And C. To save money. And D. So it would not interfere with other piping. So our correct answer is letter B, to use up the difference in pressure from the service to the supply fixtures. So in high-rise buildings, water pressure increases significantly at the lower floors because of the weight of the water column above. If the supply pipes are not properly resized, the pressure at the lower levels can become too high and may damage plumbing fixtures, while the upper floors may experience weak water flow due to pressure loss. To address this, pipe sizes are typically reduced progressively as they rise in the building. So habang pataas, paliit ng paliit yung pipe size. No? This resizing helps balance the pressure across all levels, ensures a consistent flow rate, and prevents both overpressurization and underpressurization of the water supply system. So ayan, habang pataas ng pataas, pababa ng pababa ang water pressure. Kaya yung pipes paliit ng paliit habang pataas din. No? And lastly, 30. What is the principle governing the sizing of pipes in designing plumbing system? A. The bigger the pipe, the lesser the pressure. The smaller the pipes, the greater the pressure. B. The smaller the pipes, the greater the pressure. And C. The smaller pipes have the same pressure as the bigger pipes. D. The pressure of pipes would only depend on the material used. And our correct answer is letter A. The bigger the pipe, the lesser the pressure. And the smaller the pipes, the greater the pressure. So the principle behind pipe sizing in plumbing design is that pressure and velocity are affected by the pipe diameter. So when water flows through a smaller pipe, its velocity increases, which can result in greater pressure losses due to friction. Conversely, a large pipe offers less resistance to flow, leading to lower velocity and pressure at the outlet. Therefore, to ensure proper water distribution and efficient system performance, pipe sizes are calculated based on required flow rate, pressure, and the number of fixtures being served. So a smaller pipe restricts flow, making water exit faster at the outlet. So that means higher velocity, which can feel like higher pressure. A larger pipe allows more volume to pass but at a lower velocity. So, the perceived pressure at the outlet, yung outlet sa may parte ng larger pipe, no? The perceived pressure there is less. So, ito, no? So, the bigger the pipe, yan ang pressure. Habang palit ng paliit, kakaroon ng pressure loss. Pero yung flow, yung velocity ng flow ay bumibilis habang paliit ng paliit yung size ng pipe. And that's it. Congratulations for completing the quiz. Now, count your total correct answers and determine your score category. If your rating is 15 or less, it is time for a more strategic review.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.
Enroll at Atlas CDC Review for a comprehensive prep for the Architecture Board exams. Message us now.